On August 14th, 2025, Rebecca Haro reported that her 7-month-old son Emmanuel was kidnapped while she was changing his diaper in the parking lot of a Big Five sporting goods store in Yucaipa, California. She claimed she was attacked and knocked unconscious by a stranger who said, "Hola," and when she came to, Emmanuel was gone. Authorities quickly noted inconsistencies in Rebecca's account and launched a deeper investigation. On August 22nd, both parents, Jake and Rebecca Haro, were arrested at their home in Cabazon on suspicion of murder.
Poor child. I just don't understand how it only yielded 6 months and also yielded a father who was allowed to come out and still have 3 children in his.
That's awful, guys. Awful. Awful. I mean, this is bad, but this is what she lives with now. And this is not, she's 7 now. So this was prior. This is what her life is going to be forever. And this guy got 6 months. Unbelievable.
Frequently, so she doesn't choke on her own mucus. The feeding tube, she can't walk, she can't talk, she's blind. It's just horrible. But I mean, she said that Promise is her miracle baby, and really she is. It's amazing that she survived that. 10 weeks old.
I didn't even realize that she was blind on top of that, guys. 10 weeks old. He did that to a little tiny, you saw the baby with the thing on her neck. 10 weeks old. What? Oh my God, I can't even. I'm not happy.
It is, but just try.
I'm not trying to show these pictures. Come on.
A newborn is so helpless and so tiny and can do so little to upset us, except, you know, create just the utmost joy to know that anyone was capable of creating that much damage to a 10-week-old. I dare say I am very concerned about baby Emmanuel and what might have happened to baby Emmanuel. But
right. On that note, we're going to show you the comparison to Emmanuel, and then I'm going to get into mom and her lying and what I think is coming next. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I know this is a hard topic, but you guys are here with me. Hit that like button just so we can get it into the algorithm and people can fill in the blanks, because we're all over the place with this case, right? Now, this is, you say San Bernardino. This is in Yucaipa. What I can't say it every time. If you can post it, then I can say it. Yucaipa, right? Welcome new members. All right, comparison. Here we go. All right.
Emmanuel Haro is still missing, and this is a very hard video to make. I've been receiving lots of emails and questions about my opinion of whether I think Emmanuel was shaken and hurt. He doesn't seem to engage with the world around him in any of the later pictures. Not smiling, his eyes look a bit lethargic, and his aunt admitted to the baby having developmental delays and that he has special needs. The parents, on the other hand, continue to say that Emmanuel is a healthy baby. He likes to play with his toys, but have not released any pictures of him doing so. Going back to the father's history and what he did to his 10-week-old daughter raises even more red flags. Could Emmanuel have suffered a similar fate? I am not a medical professional, so the best I can do.
All right, so we're starting with the pictures of it's Yucaipa. When I see it, then I remember Yucaipa. I got it. I'm from California too, guys. Yucaipa. All right, and Mama Didi, you have not turned green yet, but you guys, I know it's a hard topic, and you're not liking the stream because you like the content. You're liking it because you like the content that's presented to fill in your blanks. There's 604 people in here. Just do me a favor and hit the like. It's free. All right, let's look at baby Emmanuel from the time he was born and compare that until now and see if he was born that way or if Monster Jake did that. First time, shout out to Alicia. Shout out, Alicia. Thank you for being here. All right.
Is show you older pictures of Emmanuel when he was born and a few months old compared to the latest pictures of him. His eyes don't look squint or lethargic in these baby pictures.
Yeah, he was barely born. You don't see really a lazy eye. You can see the eyes. There's not one going one way. He's looks pretty healthy, filled in, maybe breastfeeding. And Mods, if you could drop a link for Luis. I've been having trouble buying memberships on other channels as well. And the only thing that does it for me is if I use the buy now link. All right, so if you could drop that link for anybody that wants that. YouTube's been a little wonky, all right? And I'm sorry about that. You're welcome, Gloria. Blabby Gabby confronted the teacher who her student, and that's awesome. I'm gonna go follow her. I just found her. All right, take a look at the baby as he progresses in age.
Here are the latest and only pictures released of baby Emmanuel. I don't know why, but I struggle to look at them. Something doesn't feel right,
He's
and I
so
know I'm not the only
beautiful.
one feeling that way. In the last picture in particular, he seems to have a blue or purple mark below his chin. I have
Oh.
been shown videos of other 7-month-olds that have
And look at where he stares off until his eyes look different. They start shifting. And I don't know if I see a bruise or not, or a shadow, but I definitely see the progression of what was done to him, in my opinion.
shaken baby syndrome, and it's honestly too
Shaken
disturbing to
baby.
show here, but I understand why people are concerned. The eyes look very similar to baby Emmanuel's eyes. There's no way of knowing this until they find him and investigate what is really going on. Another aspect of this case is that when my son was 7 months old, he was always smiling, playing with toys, playing peekaboo, engaging with siblings.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a single video or photo of Emmanuel doing any of these things. How can there only be 4 photos released of him if he is a happy?
And they also call him delayed. You guys, what's up, Tiff Knox? Good to see you, my friend. He's likely blind, you say. Foxy says he's blind, but I didn't hear them say that. So what I did hear them say is that he's developmentally delayed. And then the dad goes on to talk about him having a lazy eye. It looks more like a wandering eye to me, and it looks like a wandering eye from being shaken or being abused. And you can see how the progression goes of this little, no smiles. And when he talked about him playing, I don't agree with that. I don't think that he's was ever up playing. If you look at the back of his head, you see a flat spot. I saw a flat spot. When you see babies that have flat spots, sometimes they're born with flat spots and it rounds out. But in my opinion, he wasn't born with that flat spot. They just kept him laid down all the time in a car seat, on the ground, in a crib, whatever. That's what happens to children when they lay on a flat spot too long. The back of their head becomes flat. All right. I did put the links in the video already. Okay, so go ahead and take a look at it. I'll get the rest of them up in there in a bit. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. 35-year pediatric. This retina tears are blinding them. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, crib head. And sometimes it's from a car seat too. But I don't see that they did any kind of anything with him. And that's probably why he was developmentally, he wasn't delayed. It was those monsters. Absolutely. Ugh.
Healthy 7-month-old. Take a look at the pictures and let me know what you think. If you are in the medical field, I would love your opinion too.
All right, that wasn't. Hold on, that wasn't my voice. That was someone said my voice sounds creepy. It was Evil Exists and that creepy voice. But I'm trying to get this on here right now because I want you to see. Now focus on the mom for a minute. All right, I want you to take a look at this. Hold on, I caught a clip of this and I wanted to show you that there's a whole like hour-long episode, and I found just a clip of missing infant case. Emotions don't add up. Let's take a look with Scott Rouse, guys.
Everybody's looking for baby Emmanuel. His parents have been interviewed, and there's some questionable things going on there from a body language and behavior perspective. So let's take a look.
I fell on the floor, and as soon as I got up, I couldn't find my son. I got him out of the car seat, and I laid him down so I could get his diapers ready. And somebody said,
Thank you.
"Hold on, that's all I remember." And I saw white. And the hearing sound, I fell on the floor, and as soon as I got up, I couldn't find my son. I checked all around my truck, and I ran into Big Five, and I asked the lady if she saw a baby or someone with a baby. She said,
and even if you look at that picture where he's a little bit younger, he still looks a little more filled out. He looks kind of relaxed. In the other pictures, he looks like he just zoning out, like he doesn't have a lot going on up here. And again, I'm going to say that's from abuse. This guy's a complete devil, a complete monster. I don't know why he took this picture, this selfie. Maybe he was trying to show his family what a good dad he is, but this guy is a monster, a complete monster.
"No, it was a happy boy." He smiled.
Whoever took our son,
This guy's a
Please
freaking.
give him back.
The search for this 7-month-old baby boy continues. Police and the family desperate to find out where he is.
All right, let's go through this section by section.
I fell on the floor and
First off, there's a lot missing. We're not seeing anything happen up here in the glabella. When someone is concerned, when someone's grieving, when someone is sad, you'll see these eyebrows come in, and this little group of muscles right here is called the glabella. And you'll see those things group up and wrinkle. We're not seeing that here.
Nothing.
Another thing missing is the engagement of the orbicularis oculi, this muscle here that goes around the eyes. When she squints because she's sad, it's these muscles pushing up to make her squint. If she really was sad, that entire muscle in there would engage, and your brain does that. It's tough for you to do it yourself because your cheeks would push up. A lot would push up in here, more than just squinting like this. That whole section would move up. Something's not right here.
And as I got up, I couldn't find my son. I got him out of the car seat.
We don't see any tears. We don't see any evidence of tearing. When you're
Bullshit.
grieving or crying, you're going to well up. You're going to cry.
And I hope you guys are still with me on this. I wanted to spotlight as please focus on these parents one by one. This was a clip from another video that they cut out. So I was like, wow, I like this guy. He says what I wanted to say, but I don't know the terms. But nothing's going on up here. There's no tears. And that is the best picture that I've seen thus far of that stupid bruise that is old. That bruise was not from that day. It was not even from that week. All right, Scott's volume sounds great. Thank you for letting me know because I'm trying to adjust it and make sure, yeah, no tears from them, which can happen. But in my opinion, look at this. That would be a hot mess. Me too. And she's not. She's not. It's fake, in my opinion. And watch what he says.
See tears. And listen when she's gasping for air.
And as I got up, I couldn't find my son. I got him out of the car seat.
She's not really gasping for air. That's fake.
And as I got up, I couldn't find my son. I got him out of the car seat.
How do we know?